This tutorial is going to demonstrate how to format the title for a paper using MLA guidelines. For all formatting guidelines, I will be referring to the instructions on Purdue University's online writing lab. Right now, we will be working on the document title. On the OWL website, there are 2 bullets that provide information about document titles. They are in the section titled Formatting the First Page of Your Paper, and we want to pay particular attention to bullets number 3 and 4. In 3, it tells us some key pieces of information. First, we want to center the title. Second, do not underline, italicize, or place your title in quotation marks. I might also add not to bold the title. You want to write the title in title case, and I will explain a little bit more about that in a minute. Not to use all capital letters. Bullet number 4 refers to a title that might include a text. Whenever you include a text in your title, you have to make sure you denote it properly. So we're going to go to our Word document, and we want to double space from the header information. If you can recall, one of the instructions was to center the title. So I'm going to click on the center icon, and it moves the cursor to the center of the page. Now, if you're one of my students, I have specific guidelines for how I want you to set up your title. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to type the type of assignment that it is. And then I want you to put a colon, and then I'm going to want you to type the title of the text, or in some cases there may be more than one text, and in that case you would need to list them. There are a couple of things I want to cover in regards to the document title. First, let's talk about the type of assignment. There are many different types of assignments that you will be asked to complete this year. You might be asked to complete a Socratic Circle, a synthesis essay, an essay revision, a warm-up response, or perhaps a debate. But when in doubt, make the best decision you can about what to call the assignment. Sometimes you can look for clues. Did I provide any handouts that might have the assignment type on it? Perhaps it was in one of my emails. In any case, just make a good decision about what to put for type of assignment. The other thing I want to discuss is title of text or texts. You want to make sure when you're typing the title of a text that you denote it properly. I should have given you a handout that gives you tips for punctuating titles. So if it's a short work or the section of a longer work, you will put it in quotation marks as this column indicates. However, if it's a long work or a collection of short works, which really for many of you just means a big book, you're going to use italics. However, if you aren't sure, of course, you can always use your friend, Google. If we go back to our Word document, we want to hit the Enter key to move the cursor down to the next line. Now this is where you're going to begin typing your paper, but as you notice, the cursor is in the center of the page, and we never want the text of your paper or your argument to be in the center of the page. So all we have to do is go back up here to the Align Left key, click on it, hit 1 tab, and you're going to start typing your response. Before you begin typing your response, may I suggest that you go ahead and save this file to your computer. So we want to click File, Save As, and just to show you, I'm going to save it to my desktop. One thing I think it's a good practice to do is to save your file in a specific format as well. I know in a lot of classes I've had getting my master's and my specialist, the professors actually ask us to save the file a certain way. Usually it's the assignment type, and for the sake of example, we'll just pretend this is a debate. So you put the assignment type, a dash, and then usually your first initial period, and then last name. And click on Save. And then as you're working, periodically get in the habit of saving the work that you've done, just in case technology decides to work against you. If you weren't familiar, this little disk icon up here in your top left-hand corner is a quick save. If you don't see the disk, if I'm not mistaken, you can add it right here to customize your quick access toolbar. So it's just a good habit, a couple of paragraph, couple sentences, depending on how hard it's been for you to work through it. Click on Save, and then it's already saved for you.